In this video, I'm going to be answering the question of what should you focus on improving in a business. Now, I think this question obviously varies across industries, but I wanted to share with you a instrumental point from one of the most well-known business books of our time called Rework. And he talks about what Amazon and Jeff Bezos, the guy behind Amazon, decides to focus on. He decides to focus on things that will matter 10 years from now. I think the best businesses are the ones that are looking for longevity rather than those who want to screw around and sell out in 2 years, because you don't focus on the right things to create a amazing business. And the best founders, the best CEOs, they're not the ones who are trying to like jump ship. They're the ones who really care about the customers and so forth. They're not trying to make a quick buck and leave. And so what Jeff Bezos said is he focused on things for Amazon, which is a internet business that's constantly changing, that would matter 10 years from now. What would that be? Faster shipping, more efficient product delivery. Those are things that people will care about 10 years from now. Those are the things that will always benefit if you improve on them. So these are timeless things, not the latest gadget or minutia detail, but the long-term things that will be of great benefit and service to the customers. Customers always want greater delivery speed, greater satisfaction. They don't like waiting around. So how can you use this in your business? Let's say you're not in the internet space. What if you are a car delivery service like Uber? Well, 10 years from now, people will still want to have more efficiency. So they don't want to wait 5 minutes for a taxi or car to show up to pick them up. So one thing Uber could focus on is getting more drivers so that they can show up to the passenger quicker. And it doesn't necessarily have to be more drivers. In fact, that might cause other problems. The point is, do it some way. We don't want to be waiting around. And that will still be important 10 years from now. So don't focus on the stupid things that might be useful, like the latest interface or graphic or social media hack. Those are temporary things. What will bring the biggest bang for your buck? Delivery speed is a great one. And then quality of service, quality of the product. Look at things that really matter. If you're manufacturing a product, how about focusing on that one thing for that product? Let's say it's a iPhone speaker system. I recently saw one and it was called iHome. And guess what? This thing had been around for a long time. The graphics and the box looked incredible. It looks like they spent thousands of dollars designing it and designing the box. But then when you open it up and you try to put your iPhone onto the place to charge and play your music, it wouldn't fit with any case. Even the thinnest of cases, it wouldn't fit. You had to peel off your case and then put it in. That's a huge error. And those are things that aren't really caught when you're in the brainstorming phase of a business. So that's why trial and error is important, and actually testing in the field, because there's all sorts of things that you might miss. That's a timeless thing that you're going to have to fix. Not like the color of the box or the design of the box, but the actual utility of the service. So keep that in mind. Another thing is lag. People don't like laggy computers. People just, long story short, don't like wasting time waiting around. So how can you make it more fast, efficient? If you're in the television space and there's like 50 buttons on the thing, no one really understands them. I just want that show. I want to watch this. I want to play this video game. How can I do it with one click of the button? Heck, how can I just use my mind? I don't even want to be, people are kind of lazy. They don't even want to press the button. So if you can do that for people, people will be willing to pay for it. You're providing value to them. They will pay you back in kind. So let me give you one last example that's non-techie. How about you're in the bakery delivery service? And I'm not going to use faster delivery speeds because that's obvious. 10 years from now, people will still appreciate hot, fresh baked goods as soon as they want it. So, how can you reduce the wait time? How can you get it to them faster without reducing the quality? And, you know, just think about it, think it through, and arguably, it could get more complicated because there's this like psychological effect of um, waiting and crowdedness and social proof. So if you're like in a high-end restaurant, it may be better to have people lining up. Or if you're in the nightclub business, no one goes to the nightclub or the restaurant that has no line out the door. But if you're in the fast food business where efficiency is emphasized, you get the idea. Anyhow, food for thought. I don't know if it's really the best answer, but I just wanted to share with you what I learned.